Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back, and I am feeling so happy to have you here again. So, I want to share with you today an experience that it's been happening these last 2-3 weeks personally, and for sure I have to do what I preach. So, I want to share it with you. There was a situation that was repeating itself with a person. This person was causing a lot of problems, and even though we all agree she was kind of crazy, it was kind of continuing, and in this spiritual community, most of the time say, oh, just ignore them and send them love, and that's fine sometimes. But if the situation keep happening and happening, sometimes you need to take a closer look of what is going on. Sometimes you need to put a boundary to that person. The most loving thing you can do is to put a boundary. Some other people, the most loving thing they can do is just ignore it, say nothing, and yes, send them love. But if something is like repeating and and really not going anywhere, is where I always feel, let me be more curious of what is going on here. What's my part in here? Why is this situation happening in my life, and taking responsibility? So one of the things I always share with my clients when I'm doing a one-to-one coaching session is anything we put outside is going to be reflected back to us. So you hear this, you want love, you have to send love out, and it's going to come back to you. You want kindness, send kindness out, and kindness is going to come back to you. I shared this before in another previous video of this woman who was in a laundry, that she was like demanding from people to have kindness to her, but meanwhile she was unkind, and she treated her daughter, she treated bad everybody, and like a little entitled. But anyway, this is not the point of this video. So what I did was, okay, I'm gonna sit in the discomfort of the situation and confront the feelings this is causing me, and find out if I am part of the problem, and I'm in some unconscious level, I'm creating this situation, and this is some energy I'm putting outside. The funny thing is, the problem was not really related to me, but however I was involved, like in the group of where this situation happened. By the way, I don't have like a crazy things happening to me, because I already did a lot of work in my life, but this people complaining and doing things, it's a degree that really bothers me, because I have a peaceful life, thanks God. My friends are amazing, my work is amazing. So it was a little bit weird that this person is still there. So I did what I always do, like, okay, what is the situation making me feel? And I write down some feelings, and then I went a little deeper, and I find out if this situation was triggering me because I was putting the same energy outside. And I wasn't putting the same energy outside, but I was allowing first people words to affect me, and that's also an energy that I'm putting outside. So I have to really own my feelings, and to know this person is just reflecting out whatever she thinks about herself, and it has nothing to do with me. However, I had to put a boundary, and this person was sending me like 500 messages, and I didn't respond. I didn't say anything because I was very spiritual until I was like, you know what, this woman is just going on and going on. Like, I'm a woman, and I cannot even handle so much words. I don't even know if I will finish to read all those messages for 2024. So I have to put a very clear boundary. And I told her, you know what? I told you already 3 times, don't bother me, don't text me. This is a little bit psychopath, and don't reach out to me again. I know the psychopath was a little too much, but I was like, I need to be, kind of rude with this woman so she won't bother me anymore. So I did it. I sent a message and she replied also like trying to trigger me with another, and I was like, oh, whatever. So, but I did my own work, okay? Her words are not going to bother me anymore. Whatever she say is just a reflection of herself, of what is going on, because it clearly she seems to be this kind of person who was very good in manipulating others and trying to play the victim so other people will do whatever she wants. And it wasn't only to me, like she reached out like 10 people in the group, so everybody was like, oh my god, this woman, la la la, but I'm not going there. So I really needed to do that work on myself. She kept bothering these people, but she's not bothering me anymore. Why? Because I did my internal work. I cleared out my own energy, and I was really detached from whatever emotion. So this is something you can do in your life too. You now take a look, what is a situation that been happening all the time? It's repeating itself, because if you did more or less something, or maybe react or whatever, you didn't have this information before, probably that pain that situation is causing you is really telling you, hey, there is something that you can change about your energy, that if you change, you will elevate your own vibration and better things are going to come to you. So I shared this with another client, that she has this situation where her partner was, blaming her because according to him, he was not doing enough for her. And she was like, oh my god, but I'm always doing things that appreciate whatever he does for me. And I was talking a little bit more, and sooner or later, in between words, I find out that she herself, she feels she's not good enough in herself, in her career. Many certain things that I cannot go like in detail, but that was the same energy that she was putting outside. So the partner was picking up on that and feeling that he was not good enough for her either. So I know this is very difficult to understand, and like it's more easy to blame the other, but with this, I can promise you, when you change, but when you really change the energy you put outside with your thoughts, because remember, the energy from our thoughts create a frequency that attracts certain things. I mentioned this a lot before. So this is why for me, I really, really, really like to work with energy, because once you change that situation, boom, disappear. And you don't need to go and fight, push, pressure, nothing. You just need to allow the energy of the light, the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, or whatever you want to say, to help you out with that situation. But for that, we cannot manipulate things. It has to be done from our own energy. So if you want this more clear, I think I shared this situation before that happened to me. It was like in 2015, and I had a roommate that she was very, very, very sweet girl, but she was very, very, very dirty. And maybe I'm not perfect, but I try to be conscious about the common space that we had, but she was not. Like, the dishes were there like for months, not even like for 2-3 days, months. And at the beginning it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna just wash them, and like I want to have a clean space. The shower, I don't even want to go to that. Anyway, I was very angry, I was, frustrated, and I was really thinking this woman has not consideration about anything, And I talked to her, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna make an effort. Never did it. So I was talking with my spiritual teacher, and well, the first thing she asked me is, do you do the same? I was, of course not. I was very mad. No, I don't do it. And I gave a list of all reasons why I don't do it. I'm very clean. I do this, I do that, la 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 la. And she was like, okay, maybe you don't do it in the cleaning area, but do you do that in other area? You say she was not considerate to you, or the common space, but are you considerate to others? And I really stopped, and I started to think, do I do the same? And it took me really a little bit, and this is the part where you need to ask to your soul, because your soul has the answer. Your soul will have the answer for you to get rid of that, and you cannot lie to yourself. And it was like, yeah, I think I have no consideration when I am, going to somewhere, and it's New York City, and according to myself, my time is more important, and I'm rushing, I'm late, so I have to walk first before everybody else. So everybody else has to kind of stop, so I cross, and I was not really being considerate to people. I really had the wow, I need to change. It's, of course, I have all the reasons not to do it. I have all the reasons why I should do it, like, oh, I'm running late, and many things. But what do you want in that moment? I want peace. I want to have a clean space. And if I can save myself some pain to go and have a conversation trying to convince my roommate that she needs to be more clean, is wasting my energy, is, exhausting. Like, I remember I was just like tired. I just want to go back and, rest and have a clean space. So, well, the first and most difficult thing is to find out, where do you do the same? You may not do the same, that the thing that bothers you to that person, but you may do the same in other areas of your life. And it's always a very challenging tool, but I promise you, if you do it, you will uncover a lot of light and blessings for your life, a lot of more easy things. So what happened next? Of course, I changed, and I went intentionally, consciously outside, and I really, really, really took responsibility. I let people pass. And many of those times I was very triggered, I was angry, I was like almost, I have to go first. But at the same time I was, no, I want peace more than crossing first. And that really stopped me for being reactive and just go and autopilot. And sooner or later, like a magic, situations changed in my life. People were very kind to me on the street, letting me pass, and a new opportunity to go to my own place appeared. So I was able to have, in like a super, 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 super great price. So I was able to have a clean, nice, shiny, comfortable place to live without having any problem with anybody else. And I really believe all that happened just by that simple change I did. It was a simple change. It was very difficult, to be honest. It was very difficult because it was going against my own ego. No, why should I let people pass first? No, I'm more important. No, and this is going to happen to you when you find out and you try to go against that. All the reasons in the world why you should not do it will come to you, but this is the time when you need to kind of put some authority and say, I want peace, or I want harmony, I want whatever you are desiring, more than this. This is just a momentary uncomfortable situation. Is my ego who is feeling the pain, not my soul. My soul wants something bigger, something higher. So try it. Don't go for like super huge things. I will recommend to you to go with something really small, something that is kind of easy for you, and go and increase a little bit, little by little, where you feel confident that you will have the strength and the courage to overcome whatever your ego try to do to sabotage your progress. So if you want to change a bad situation in your life using energy to clear out everything, this is a great solution. It sounds simple, it's triggering, I know, but it creates miracles in your life. So let me know if you have any situation like this. Is something bothering you? Is something repetitive, like some situation that you want to go away? I don't know, your family, friends, work, neighbors, whatever you think about. And let me know in the comments. Share this video if you know someone is dealing with some challenge like this, or is that person creating the trigger to you, so everybody change. And like it so more people can get benefit from this. Subscribe if you want, so you have more tools that can give you an easy solution to your life using energy for miracles. And just click the notification button so you know when I am uploading another video for you. That's it. I hope it's very, very, very helpful for you. I hope this create miracles in your life. And remember, what do you want most? To feel better, feel peace. Feeling anger just give you a little short-term fulfillment, but then it makes you feel bad. We want long-term fulfillment. We want long-term happiness, and that's something we can do just internally. I wish you a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.